What if the strongest relationships aren't built on love, or trust, or even communication? What if they're built on something so invisible, most people don't realize it's missing until it's already gone? And that's exactly why so many couples spend years trying to fix the wrong problem. In the last video, we uncovered something uncomfortable. Communication isn't usually the real problem. It's just where the damage finally shows itself. But that raises a bigger question. If communication isn't breaking the relationship, then what is? Think about it. Two people can say the exact same words. One conversation brings them closer, the other pushes them further apart. Same words, completely different outcome. Why? Most people blame personality, compatibility, timing, stress. But none of those explain why one couple survives years of hardship, while another falls apart over something as small as an unanswered text. There's another force at work, one that's almost never talked about. Comment why if you've ever wondered why small problems become huge arguments. Because the answer has nothing to do with the argument itself. Here's what most people never notice. When someone no longer feels emotionally secure, their brain stops listening for understanding and starts scanning for danger. Every delayed reply feels intentional. Every disagreement feels personal. Every criticism feels like rejection. Suddenly, they're not reacting to reality anymore. They're reacting to what they believe the moment means. That's why people become defensive. That's why they shut down. That's why they over-explain. That's why they keep score. Not because they're trying to ruin the relationship, but because they're trying to protect themselves. The tragedy is, most couples interpret these reactions as the problem, when they're actually symptoms of something much deeper. And until you identify that deeper issue, you'll keep treating smoke while the fire keeps spreading. So what is the fire? It's the absence of emotional safety, not emotional comfort, not avoiding difficult conversations. Emotional safety. The quiet confidence that says, I can tell you the truth without fearing punishment. I can make a mistake without losing your respect. I can disagree without risking the relationship. Think about how rare that actually is. Most people spend their relationships managing impressions, choosing words carefully, hiding disappointment, suppressing fears, avoiding difficult conversations. Not because they don't care, but because they don't feel safe enough to be fully known. And here's the irony. The more people hide themselves to avoid conflict, the less genuine the relationship becomes. Communication doesn't fail because people stop talking. It fails because people stop feeling safe enough to tell the truth. That's the difference. That's why some couples recover from betrayal, while others can't survive one difficult conversation. The healthiest relationships aren't built by people who never disagree. They're built by people who know disagreement won't destroy their connection. Comment, safety, if this changed the way you think about relationships. Because once you understand this, you'll never judge another argument the same way again. The next time you find yourself asking, why won't they communicate? Ask a better question. What made them stop feeling safe? That single question changes everything. Because once emotional safety disappears, communication becomes performance, affection becomes cautious, honesty becomes risky, and the relationship slowly becomes two people protecting themselves instead of protecting each other. But here's where this series takes another turn. Most people think emotional safety is destroyed by obvious things: lying, cheating, disrespect. Sometimes that's true. But one of the biggest killers of emotional safety is something millions of couples do every single day without realizing the damage they're causing. And that's exactly what we're uncovering in the next video. If you don't recognize it, you could slowly destroy trust while believing you're doing everything right. So, if this video gave you a new perspective, hit like to help more people discover it. Comment below. What's one thing that makes you feel emotionally safe in a relationship? I read every comment, and I'd genuinely like to hear your thoughts. And if you're here to understand relationships through psychology, not cliches, make sure you subscribe and turn on posts notifications. Because we're not just decoding relationships here, we're learning how they actually work. I'll see you in the next one.